Mark Benioff and Salesforce takes Elon and Zuckerberg's approach and demands more efficiency. Are you now excited about this stock as a result?
Ladies, like, you ever have a man, right? And then he been a dog for like 3 years, and then you leave, and you're like, baby, please, I swear I'm gonna do right. This is Salesforce version of too little, too late. You should have did this 6 years ago. So I will put Salesforce in like the C class of big enterprise or big tech.
See?
They're not Google, they're not Microsoft, not Apple, they're not Meta, not Qualcomm, not AMD, not NVIDIA. You going down that leaderboard rapidly. So I think if he, like, to buy Slack for $2 billion.
I think it was more than that. It's like,
was it higher? I'm trying to be gracious.
It might be 20. Yo, Ab, just check on that Slack acquisition. I think it was like 20 something billion.
Mistake.
Something silly.
He could have bought an island with a volcano on it.
Buy Slack.
Horrible acquisitions. I think they just lost it. They lost their way. I love Benioff.
Yeah.
I think he's an amazing entrepreneur. I think this era of ultra efficiency is kicking in, is making companies adjust very fast.
27, right? Yeah,
27 billion.
Something crazy.
Yo, I'm gonna go on the record real quick. Bleep this out. Fire Mark Benioff.
Yo, you just said you loved him.
I do, but Slack's not worth 27 billion if it's 20 billion in cash in the account.
Damn.
What?
20, yeah, it was definitely 20. I remember it was December of 2020.
I could have went and bought a woolly mammoth, AI chatbots, some pterodactyls. What?
You know
27 billion? Bro, fire Mark Benioff.
Right.
Sure, man.
You know what? When they did their earnings call a couple weeks ago, what I did like about them was...
Hold on. Wait.
Go ahead.
Some companies have $84 billion of cash on hand. They spent 27 on a new version of AOL Instant Messenger.
27. Yeah. But that was a response to Microsoft and Microsoft Teams becoming super effective. How are we going to compete in that?
I'm never going to the Salesforce conference.
You just ruined it for yourself. No, but what I will say is the level of high efficiency.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, they had a great earnings call, but what he did say was, you know what? We need to be more efficient. I need to be more efficient, right? And so when more efficient, and it sounds terrible, it's like, yo, we've got to cut back on spending.
This is like,
so every month they do the same. It feels like they're doing the same thing. Yo, 12,000 employees laid off. 11,000 employees. Every month they're just laying off. That's going to cut costs. They also said he's going to pan down on the real estate, right? So we've been at plenty of cities. I'm like, yo, the Salesforce they got a tower here. So they're cutting back on the amount of real estate they're doing, and they're being critical of what they're spending. The $27 billion Slack deal,
bro.
You know what?
They could have bought Neo.
Yeah, but that wasn't the only acquisition they had. Yeah. They bought another company, I think maybe in 2018. It slipped my memory the name of it, for like maybe $7 billion or $8 billion or something like that. So you're talking about $30 billion in mergers and acquisitions. What was the net return on it?
Negative. Morita.
Yeah.
I'm like, Slack, Tableau was 15.7 billion.
15, I'm sorry. Yep.
MuleSoft was 6.5. Demandware was 2.8. Exact Target was 2.5.
And this is over the past 5 years.
Fail. Fire Mark Benioff.
Respectfully.
These are just jokes. When I come to the office, I don't mean none of this. 85 South made me say this. Sorry. I work in my little comedy routine. This is a gross mismanagement of funds. Like, and this is kind of like buying insurance on your house after your house is caught on fire.
Yeah.
It's a little too late.
Do you respect the accountability part?
I do.
Yeah. That's leadership, right?
Yeah. And
so we talk about greatly, like, fired or not, but like that shows, like, you know what? Yeah, we didn't get this right.
So if I drive us off a cliff and we go 60 feet down this, then I hit the brake when we get to the bottom, is that like good leadership or no?
No, that's different. But there's plenty of CEOs just, you know what?
Yeah,
we botched this. Don't even say it, and it's like, we tried.
That's true. They usually don't last.
Yeah.
And I think if they would have taken this route maybe 6 years ago, they could have been one of the most powerful companies. We saw this with Oracle, like, a recession prior, or like Larry may have lost his way a little bit and could have been a lot more dominant and didn't adjust fast enough. So,
$47 billion. That's what he's worth.
Yeah.
Shout out to Larry Ellison.
Can't deny that.
Yeah.
Well,
Rashad gonna be like, that was Ian who said that. That wasn't me. See, hey, Mike, Mike.
Next time we in the Bay, you see us at the Salesforce office.
Why wasn't Ian there? The thoughts, views expressed by Ian, but no, Salesforce don't touch. If it's not in the top 5 category, leave it alone. Especially as we are heading into a potential mega recession. It's not worth the risk. But what do you guys think? I would love to hear more from you. Please put it in the comments if you would invest in Salesforce and if Mark Benioff took too long to adjust.
I mean, the direction. Is there a number that you would like it at?
Always. Like and that's one thing Dave said.
I've seen it fall at least 40% over the past, 2 years.
If it gets to like $46,
46. Wow.
I'll probably throw 6 figures at it, but not a penny before that.
Damn.
The room's so quiet right now. How are you guys doing?
Yeah. I mean, it's barely profitable. I'm looking at the numbers here.
Yeah.
Barely profitable.
You run the stats off real quick?
Yeah. So the profitability margin is less than 1%. And so, I mean, it could be negative, right?
Maybe I could have cheated on you 10 times. It was 8.
Yeah. Right? Their total cash is at $12 billion. The debt is at 14.8. They have free cash flow.
Okay.
Which is important.
How much?
$10 billion.
It's not bad.
Right?
For a company that size, yeah.
That's why you gotta be more. So it's not an Apple where it's over 80 billion and it's not Microsoft where it's 40 billion where you're like, okay, mergers.
10 is nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah. It's not. But it's like we gotta be a little bit more mindful when we're talking about mergers and acquisitions.
Yeah. My graduates from my school being Forbes, bag drop.
Bag drop.
A mic drop, bag drop.
Bag drop.